Hi, everybody. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah,
Thank you all for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I still got more of my boat to build. When I left off last, I had started putting together the cannons. I didn't go any further than that because I want to keep it for my lives, of course. So as you can see, is it gonna work for me? Yeah, it's gonna work for me, but wrong. There we go. So as you can see, I've got my little cannons that I started right here. Here's the pieces for the other ones. I do have extras of these. I don't know why they put so many extras. Maybe they're used for something else. So I am going to keep them just in case. Don't throw away any spare parts until you're all done, right? That's the big thing with doing stuff like this. Let me adjust this a little. There we go. So these are just simply put together.
Yeah.
But of course, we have DJ with us here today. TM Fish Keepers in the house. Rebecca Touched by Yarn is here. Oh, don't glue that piece to that piece. God.
Yeah.
I'm slipping.
Hey, people, hey, Brendan, hey, Des, hey, Rebecca.
Peter is also here in the house. Thank you so much for stopping in.
Yep.
Des is here. Hey, Des. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. I'm going to have fun putting the wheels on these, I know.
Yeah.
Because they all need wheels on them. It's a job for you, DJ. Wheelman.
No.
Instead of a wingman, you can be my wheelman.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, that could work.
Hey, it's good, but
I'll pay you 5 cents an hour.
yeah. You almost have me, but no.
But you got a something think, TJ. This is 2 weeks now putting these cannons together.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, probably, TN. Maybe. I don't know. I'm taking them out of frame and gluing them. Sorry, guys. You're not even seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah, he's not sorry.
Yeah, not really. No.
Yeah.
DJ got me all figured out, see?
Yeah. That's
This one didn't want to stay together. Not enough glue on them, that's why. More glue equals stronger bond. Not obviously. Certainly means messier.
Yeah, I mean, more glue can equal stronger bond, but it can also equal, overall size piece in a weak connection. So, yeah.
That one's pointing down. We're going to leave him pointing down. That's just the way of things. So, the mention of looking at doing boats and cannons and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is what this is. I found some of my old DVDs. Now, I knew I had a bunch of them there already anyway. But I was looking for my copy of The Black Pearl, The Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Can't find the bloody thing nowhere. I found my second one, which is Dead Man's Chest.
None.
But I never found number one. So the hunt continues.
Yeah. No. Blending, I don't want for everyone except myself and Catherine Jamie.
I don't know. You've been on Steve's an awful lot too there, DJ.
Hey, I thought in the one that came.
I've upgraded my toolkit. I added a little mini screwdriver.
Nice.
Because I'd never be able to poke out all these little wheels without it. And I think I got too many little wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do. That's fine. And I just dropped one. Come back here, you. Now, let me give you some little, there's the wheel. Can you see that? No, it's too blurry. That's the wheels, and 4 of them goes on each cannon.
Yeah, no, that's definitely tiny.
This is a... You know what these are, the precision screwdrivers?
Yeah.
It's just the same size as the little one.
Nice.
Fun. Here comes the fun.
Yep.
So what's new, DJ?
Not much. I changed up my format on how I'm doing my videos. So I'm for just my videos. I'm no longer on screen. So
Oh, you're doing it from like a behind the scenes.
yeah, I have my avatar and all of that. That is just audio because here's the truth, and I don't know if it's just me, but when I'm on camera, I'm trying to, well, not right now, but hey, John Quincy, I'm okay. But I try to focus on if I'm looking at the camera or not, and that kind of takes away from me actually talking about the show. And
okay,
that
makes sense. Though a lot of people have an issue with that when they're trying to do stuff. Is looking at the camera and everything. Hey J&J. Hey Gary.
Hey.
Please.
Hey Gary, what's up?
Thank you guys for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I went to I'm calling a semi-faceless channel because, I mean, obviously you're gonna see me on my live streams and all that, but I'm just doing the audio after for the videos. So,
Yeah.
and what's cool about it is I have a waveform vectorizer on my OBS, so yeah. Gary has been a member
For a year.
1 year.
Thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate that.
Yep.
It's fantastic. He's one of 3, I think, that have been subscribed to me for that long.
Nice.
Which is fantastic. Little hairs of glue gun all over me. Huh?
Yeah, I got you. Huh.
For my next trick, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. No.
Now, how many steps does this strip have?
For each cannon,
Yeah.
there's the base.
Mm.
Then there's 2 sides that has to be glued on. Then the 4 wheels have to be glued on.
Yeah.
And then the cannon itself has to be put on.
Nice.
And Peter's another one of my members that's been a member for a year.
Yeah.
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah, that's cool, guys. Congrats on 1 year. I mean, yeah.
Just imagine a whole year hanging out with me.
Oh,
wow.
I don't have to imagine that.
I know. Neither do any of these guys because they've been around me for the entirety of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've basically been around you for what, a year and a half now?
So it's at least 2 years, DJ. At least 2 years, probably longer.
Well, I met you in 22, so.
And 2 years. It just seems longer for me. No.
Yeah, no. I met you.
I'm just joking.
No, I know. I mean, trust me. With all the stuff you say to me,
that was nice, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it feels like a decade already.
What about you? You says you does your own fair share to me too, so it's give and take.
I know. I mean, really. But yeah.
One of the best times I think that you got me real good was one time when I said, "Okay, I'm gonna leave now," and you were like, "Oh, you're leaving?" I said, "Yeah, let me help you with that." Click.
Yeah, I mean,
kicked me out of the room.
I just paid the basement.
That was hilarious, though.
Yeah, no, like, oh, he's very, let me help him out. But bye.
Good times.
Yeah. And I'm not even gonna bring up this is 24 hours at 2 a.m. Yeah. So without Gary and Jonesy. Not what I wanted to see at that time.
No.
But yeah.
All in good fun.
Yeah,
Anybody that's
no,
been
of
in and
course
around.
it was.
Anybody that's been in and around on our channels, either of our channels knows we has fun.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about.
yeah. I mean, even I alone can just go on for a few hours massively. So yeah. But I will say a really good one was just literally, I know it wasn't you, it was Nicole, but I mean, it was still
That was
almost,
funny. That
I
was
know.
funny. She honestly did not know what was
No,
going on, so she's
yeah,
like, "Yep, this person's getting blocked."
yeah, I know, but I mean, like, oh, yeah, that I mean, came in on my newest channel was, I will admit, she did not know about.
Oh, she didn't have a clue. I didn't know it was you either because you never said anything. You just came on in,
No,
and
yeah, but I mean,
she went full nuclear on you and was like, "Nope, 24-hour ban for this person."
yeah, no, I mean, I literally had to come up and say, can you like unblock me and yeah, this is my channel.
That was too funny. Too
Yeah,
funny.
I
Lots
mean,
of little wheels left too.
yeah.
I'll put them with them.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Yep.
Glad you could make it, my friend. It's been a minute, for sure.
Yep.
Did you see Tony's last video he put out?
No, I did not.
No? Oh, he was down showing off. Well, thank you, phone, for dropping out and putting me on the big screen. He was down showing off his campsite and that, and took us for a little walk around. Really nice spot he's at.
Nice. Yeah, well, I will tell you, I'm just trying to avoid Tony coming downhill.
There you
So,
know.
yeah.
Well, I heard that was his next stop.
No.
Why are you trying to avoid Tony coming down there?
I don't feel like it would Gale hunted with him to but yeah. So,
No, I guess so. But
he
I don't think you can stop him if he really wants to come down there.
yeah, no, I know. He just lives in a different spot near Flagstaff like now.
Ah, it's raining.
Yeah, and it looks like it's like yeah, thunderstorms moving through. Hmm.
I'm making cannons.
Hmm.
Not the camera kind.
Trust me, if you will make it those kind of cannons, I
Might be a bit
will.
easier.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this size difference. The big one next to the little one.
Yeah, no, I mean, those are real. They're definitely meaningful cannons.
The teeny tiny cannons.
Yeah,
I wish my phone would focus in on when I got in close.
yeah, no, right. Guys, I mean, you talk about building a scale model. This is like 1/100 the scale.
Yep.
So,
Hey, Wickshire.
yeah, hey, Billy Joe, glad to see ya.
Yeah, it's 1/100. Have fun. It is fun though. I enjoy it. I like doing little stuff like this. Like I said, if I'm not doing stuff like this, I'm trying to pick at something all the time.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Because
I would definitely say you're lucky it's not small to that because I can only imagine. Yeah, what's up, Billy Joe?
oh, you got my package. You don't need to worry about showing my address. My address is online.
No. This is going to you. This is from us.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh wow,
no, that's easy.
nice. Thank you so
But-
much.
See, there's no postage yet.
Oh,
yeah, but I will say, you definitely don't have to worry about protecting his address.
no, DJ got it. So
It's already out there.
there's no need to try and protect it. DJ already got it.
Okay, you got 3 to go out. Cool.
Ooh.
So I got seed banks going out. Al, yours is hand tailored for your climate. So I made sure
Perfect.
I didn't stick anything that like a tomato that needs 90 degrees for 4 months.
Yeah, no, I got some seeds like that already where I'd have to build a greenhouse in order to grow them.
Yeah.
For a greenhouse.
You can grow them, but will you get fruit? Who knows? You know what I mean?
You'll get a green vine. Unless you want to eat the green vine.
I've never eaten a tomato plant. I don't know if that is tasty. I don't think so.
I don't know how tasty that'd be, but
yeah. But yeah, this is hand tailored for you.
Cool.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I really
Just
do.
like the one that's going out to India, that's for Star Homestead. It's all heat-loving plants. If it'll take hot weather, to all the heat-loving. He listen. If you open your package and his package up, no two seeds in here are the same. Either he's zone 13 and you're like zone 2 or something, or zone 4. You know, these are tailored so different.
Nice.
That is perfect. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I was just telling DJ that I started some tomatoes actually there in the house, and I'm gonna let them grow in the house
inside
because I don't think they'll last outdoors. I think they'll die.
Yeah.
I don't know when your stuff goes out. January, February, March, April, no, May, June.
In the May, sometimes. June. Yeah.
So you'll have July, August, September.
Yep.
90 days. You get one crop cycle in.
Yep.
And then everything gets ice cold again.
The only things that are like some things like turnip, rutabaga, if you can leave that in the ground, it doesn't matter if it freezes in the ground. It's fine. You can dig it up and it's still good. But a lot of stuff is just is oh. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I can't grow that. You know?
You building the cannons?
What's that?
You building the cannons? A cannon?
I am. I'm putting the first one in now.
How are you gonna stick that in a bottle?
This is not going to be in no bottle, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's the first cannon in.
Yeah, no, definitely not going to borrow.
It's so nice and crystal clear, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is.
No, I'm this Nicole got me. It was actually a mistake order.
Okay.
I was meaning to buy something and I accidentally hit this in the cart when I put my order.
Is this meant to be hot glued or wood glued?
Well, I'm using hot glue because all of these boards had to be bent. Like they all came
straight
like this. And I had to cut them and fit them and bend them. Here's something I did for DJ in the background, okay? Here's the instructions.
Yeah.
Okay? Number 9 for the instructions. The hull and other components need to be modified and cut according to the actual situation. The manual does not provide operating instructions. You need to imagine and do it yourself.
Right, you got to be creative. Wow.
That is the actual instructions.
You're going to get a hot boiling pot of water. You're going to put your boards in there and you're going to soak them nice and hot. Then you're going to lay out a flat area with like a pen. And then you put weights on each side of the board so that it dries and it warps.
Right. That's the best instructions I've ever had on anything, right? Ever. And it shows on the picture that there's 8 cannons, small cannons. It shows on the picture, but there's only 6.
Oh, you didn't get that model.
Yeah, and it doesn't show you how to cut the sails. This is the template for how to cut the sails.
Imagination.
I will see you later. Bye,
see you, DJ. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
DJ. Take it, brother.
Yeah, anytime I'll see Bob. Bye, Rebecca.
Bye.
So it doesn't even give you a true template on the sails.
Yeah, it's just you got to guess it.
You got to guesstimate the size of them, and here's the sail material.
Oh yeah, all you got to do is send that down to Rebecca. She'll cut and she'll knit it. And she'll look at her, shake her head. No,
that ain't.
She's already nope, not doing it. Nope.
I'm nixing that right now because I'm not a sewer.
You're not so, Rebecca. Like you make all this wonderful stuff and you work every single day, knit nonstop, and you don't sew.
No, I don't.
That's crazy. Wow.
But
I'll never understand that.
I can now show the blanket because I went with Tennessee Fish Keeper today. He has gotten to see the blanket. Look at this beautiful thing.
Oh yeah, look how much material.
Ooh, very nice. Now, Rebecca, did you ever plant any seeds?
I haven't yet. I'm going to wait this week, and I'm going to plant my lettuce seeds on my porch.
So you are planting seeds?
I am planting seeds, yes.
Well, then guess what?
What?
You're a sower.
Rebecca, what state are you in? General state?
Missouri.
Missouri. Yeah, she's good to go, Al. She's got warm weather down there. She's below us.
I know.
She's fine. Rebecca,
I'm-
plant whatever you want. So
I'm in 6A zone,
yeah,
and there was this planter that I have on my porch, which people have seen. It sits kind of up, it's
Mhm.
not down low, and it's plastic, and I'm putting lettuce seeds in there, which I know are cold weather. I do know that.
they like cooler weather. Absolutely.
They like
Middle of summer
cooler weather.
tinge. Yeah.
So, but probably
got our-
Monday I will be planting my lettuce seeds.
Sure. Get them out. Yep. We got ours outside right now on our seed trays. They're doing fine. The weather's out there 70 during the day and it's 40 at night. So the lettuce will be fine.
We just had like 5 feet of snowfall. Literally a few days ago, it was 50 plus centimeters of snow. It started Thursday night. It snowed all Thursday night. It snowed all day Friday and all day Saturday morning, and it ended around 11 o'clock Saturday.
Too much. You know what I kept confusing you with? I kept confusing you with Nova Scotia. You're Newfoundland.
Yeah.
We're
north. Separate. Yep.
Yeah, you're further north. Yep. I was like, oh, he's in Nova Scotia. He's right next to Maine. I can go ferry boat and go see Al. You're way up there.
Nope.
You are way up there.
You get on the ferry, then you drive through Nova Scotia, then you hop on another ferry, then you got an 8-hour drive across the island.
Yeah, going on.
Oh my goodness.
Keep going. You'll get here eventually, but no, it'll be a while.
Have you ever seen a 6-foot tape measure this small?
Oh yeah, those things are great to have around there. Oops, I just melted a hole in my old laptop. I'm glad it's my old laptop.
Old laptop.
I'm measuring this blanket to see what the width is because I forgot.
So, Billy, gotcha here. Billy Joe. Billy or Billy Joe?
Sure. Doesn't matter. Wickshire, Billy, Bill,
okay.
William, Billy Joe, Billy BJ, or Billy Joe.
I usually goes by channel name, Wickshire. But
Billy
I've gotten into some of the solar stuff. And I appreciate the comments in it that you've left. I still got it saved, by the way, because I don't want to lose it. I want to be able to keep it for reference points. I have a 12-volt light. Now, this is just to give you some idea. Now, I got that one solar panel that I bought was super cheap. I got the panel and the inverter and the cables for like $70.
70.
But
money.
Well, it was cheaper than the ones I saw here in town, which were $500 for one panel. So yeah, it was cheaper. But I hooked it up. As you know, I hooked it up and I got it running. I got one 12-volt battery.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a 12-volt light. I've got my LEDs in here, in my hallway, down in my kitchen. My controller shuts off at 10, I think, somewhere around there.
You kill the battery, you cycled it, yep.
Yeah, so I got one 12-volt light hooked direct to the battery, so I can bring the battery up until it dies. Now, I've had my battery go down as low as 8 or 7.
Yeah, you're gonna destroy the cells.
Yeah, but one sunny day here, even in the winter, one sunny day, and it went right back up. So I'm better off having this stuff going through the controller, though, anyway.
For a 12-volt and that small of a solar panel, not really. You can hook that solar panel directly up to that battery because it's so small. It can only produce so many volts and amps. It's not like 1,000 watts going in, huge system. It's this little tiny panel producing as much power as it can. My friend has the same panel you have. He has it directly connected to his car battery to keep it alive, and he has it sitting on his windshield with some suction things that come with it.
This came with the suction things, yeah.
It's directly connect. There's no charge controller or nothing. With the charge
controller. But what about for usage, like my lights? If I hook them direct to the battery, that's going to kill the battery a lot quicker, isn't it?
Yeah, because the charge controller might have a voltage shut off. It might say, oh, it's
well, it does, yeah.
volt.
That's what I said. And when it gets around the 10 volts, everything shuts off. So
shuts
like
off.
if I got my lights net on, it shuts all my lights off, and I'm like, oh.
It's protecting the battery. That's a good thing when everything shuts down because you're not damaging the battery. You direct connect to the battery. Yeah, you could. That size solar panel, 12. I think it's an 18 volt solar panel. When you connect it to load, it'll drop down to 13.5. They just do. That's just how electricity works. And then they'll try to bring the battery up to over 12.9, somewhere around 13, because it's a lead acid. Good thing it's a lead acid. We're not talking about lithium. Lithium, you don't want to overcharge. You don't want the voltage to go too high. It goes boom. Goes boom. Boom. But you got a small enough system, I wouldn't really worry about it. You can have that solar panel directly connected to, have your solar charge controller connected just for reading what the voltage is at. You could connect to the 5 amp output, 10 amp output, and have your lights connected to that.
Yeah, no, that's what I got. That's what I got done. I had everything hooked up through the controller, all of the lights and everything like that, because I figured, that's what it's there for. It's so that you don't overwork your battery, you don't drain it constantly, and the only reason I hooked that one directly to the battery is because it's one light that I'm using most of.
Yep.
And it's a 12 volt light, so it drains the battery really quick compared to the LEDs. I could turn them on, leave them on for hours, and it doesn't. I might lose like a volt. I turns on the 12 volt battery, and I loses a volt every half an hour. Right? So that's why I did
it. Right? It's a cheap car battery.
Yes, yeah. I only paid $60 for the battery.
Yeah, the car batteries have thin lead plates, very thin. They hold what I call a static charge. They're made to burst energy to turn a car engine over, but they're not thick plates like a deep cycle where they just store a ton of power you can pull from. So yeah, when you connect lights and phones up to charge, you'll see the voltage start ticking down every half hour. They're just you would think oh, it can turn a car or a truck over, but it's a burst, 5-second burst. What you're doing is you're draining over a 24-hour period till the sun comes up again, goes down, comes up again. And plus you only got a little 10-watt system, which isn't really 10 watts. That's an STC, standard test conditions. You have the worst situation possible. So you might be pulling in half an amp. It's trickle charging. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of power going in.
No.
Like me, this morning I have 2,280 watts coming in. That's in 48 volt mode, that was 40 to 50 amps cranking. In 12 volt mode, that would be close to 100 amps. And in 24 volt mode, that'd be 100 amps. And in 12 volt mode, that would be closer to 200 amps coming in. 200 amps of power.
That's running your stuff, that is.
Yeah. My battery's already full. It already blinked about 2 hours ago. So we don't have the air conditioner hooked up, and we're running the electric heater. So keep my electric heater on at night.
Hey, Gerbs.
Pretty cool.
Hey, Backwoods, miss it?
Hi, Gerbs.
If I missed anybody, hello. I don't mean to miss anybody.
I finally got my phone up now.
Look for little stuff in here.
Hi, Nicole. I seen that she said hi to me.
Hey, Brandon. Sorry.
And there's Brandon. Would you like to know the size of the blanket I made for your mom now?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's 52 by 6 feet long.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's big. Yeah.
I just measured it.
Sure.
Oh. But yeah,
This
I
is
mean-
not something for
there's no way I'll ever tackle something like that. Mm-mm.
If you have no patience,
No.
definitely don't try this because it's not going to give you any patience. Not by a long shot.
Hey, Al, I would start off building it, but by the time I got done with it, it'd be in more pieces than what it came with.
I've had moments like that when I was putting this together. And this is only day 2.
Wow. I used to build model rockets.
No, this is day 3. This is
Model
the
rockets,
3rd week.
Like this, but it was a lot easier.
Yeah, this
I think
is
it's the warship. It's got cannons.
well, back in the day, almost every ship had to be equipped with cannons for self-defense because of pirates.
Yep.
It was just common practice. My
You imagine
Google
trying
is
to-
not.
You imagine trying to fire a cannon with the ocean rolling and yarring?
Oh
How-
my
what
god!
kind of
Can you
accuracy do you have?
imagine?
Come on.
Well, we had this conversation actually on my last live when I was putting together some of the cannons. When they were chasing down boats, you see how the cannons are laid out. There's one big one here, pointing forward.
Yeah.
Then you got 6 or 8 on each side, 4 on each side, or in my case, 3 on each side. If they were chasing a boat, they're going like this. That's what that big cannon is for. When you're chasing a boat. If you're in close combat with a boat, you're not using this big cannon. You're broadsiding them. So the boats are lined up parallel to each
Yeah,
other
firing
and
at each
firing
other.
back and forward at each other.
Yep.
I agree.
One of the best things that I have seen movie wise that showed that was Pirates of the Caribbean, the
Mhm.
movies. Because they showed the Flying Dutchman had that 3-barrel gun. Now I don't know of any 3-barrel gun that existed back in the day, but there was the big gun for shooting when they're chasing them. When they get alongside them, that's when they drop open the ports, all the cannons roll out, and they start shooting back and forth at each other until one of them sinks. So, fun times on the ocean.
Okay,
way
Al,
back when.
I got one question for you. Now,
What's that?
if you were on a boat with Curly, would you send him to the plank? Would you put him on the plank?
That's a good question. It depends, I guess, on how good of a joke he could tell.
Okay.
Or walk
I'll
the
take that
plank.
answer.
Okay. You know what the plank originally was for, right?
Yeah, if you misbehaved or weren't doing doing what you're supposed to do, they send you on the plank to get rid of you.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Really?
Yep. The original purpose of the plank was if you died on board, they wrap you up and put a cannonball on you and tip you over.
Slide you off.
Well,
Walking the
it's actually
plank is something that came into effect afterwards.
Oh, I learn something new every day.
Yeah. Now I've got those made. It doesn't show you where to put them. It just shows you to make these. It doesn't show you where they goes. Huh.
Wow.
Oh, I see where they go. I see where they go.
Is that balsa wood? Is that what you're using?
It's either basswood or birch. Birch, maybe. But I'm thinking it's more basswood because it's very flexible. It's more flexible than birch. So these go on this way for this one.
Yeah, Al, I built an Estes rocket. It was a 3-stage rocket. And it took me 2 weeks to build. I took it to my cottage, and the lake was iced over. We went out and launched it off the ice. It went
Nice.
it went out straight up, came straight down, and broke right in half.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was about 5 seconds of fun. It shot the 3 stages, but when it came straight down, it just straight down. It just
Smash. No
smashed.
parachute deployment, no nothing.
No, not on that. Not on a 3-stage. No. But then the other rocket had a parachute, but the parachute side got blown far away, and I never found it. I only had half the rocket. So that was
I never thought about that with the parachute ones. I had one. It was just a simple little model kit, and it had the parachute with it. It was just a single stage rocket. Fly up, the nose cone would open, and the parachute would pop out.
I've had
But
those.
it never worked for me. Whatever happened, the igniter completely failed.
Shoot it upward to shoot the parachute out.
No, it never shot nothing. The engine didn't ignite nothing. The igniter, whatever it was wrong with it was wrong with the igniter on it.
Huh.
Yeah, we
And I
would have,
wasn't. Oh,
we
go
have a
ahead.
9-volt battery and 2 little thin wires, and as it went to the very tip, we have one little copper wire. Take a razor blade, and I used to take a match, and I'd cut the match tip and put the little copper wire through and then connect it. And then I would just touch positive to negative when I was ready to set it off, and the match would zoof.
Yeah, now I was up in the middle of the woods. I never had no razor blades or nothing like that. And I was like, I was very disappointed. Sailboat gerbs, but it also could be a warship. Old time warship still had sails. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm just gonna look back through this for a second.
Is it safe to assume that BC means British Columbia?
Yes. Gerbs is in BC.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Victoria, British Columbia.
Victoria. I have not been anywhere like that, and I would like to go to some of them because my brother is up in BC, and I don't ever get to see him.
We went to the, and my family lived in Washington State. We went there to go to the botanical gardens.
Nice.
That's what. That was before we had to have passports.
I think John's coming back, Karen. John might be back later. He left his
Oh my
shovel
god.
out there.
Now I gotta look for wee little tiny circles, like literally this size.
Is that the wheels?
No, the wheels were smaller than that. This is the wheels.
Oh my god.
That's the wheels from the cannons. There was a bunch extra there, but there was no extra cannons. But I'm looking for the little. Oh, there's some of them. These little circles here. They're for the anchor hoist. I'm gonna put it all together in. It's this one here. All these go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces to make this one teeny tiny little tower.
Is there only one or is there two?
No, I think there's only one on this, but there might be two. There might be, but I think it's only one. Maybe it's not the anchor hoist. Maybe it's for the mast. Because it's in the rear. It's not in the forward where the anchors are. Yeah. Use your imagination. That's what the instruction says. Use your imagination. So I need 2 of these. This is the bottom. Then there's this one, this one. This goes in between. Losing pieces on the floor. I'll come back because I'm going to need you for later. I've been an hour putting together cannons. That's crazy. This is crazy, crazy stuff. I need a pair of tweezers is what I need.
What's that back inflaming called? Arthritis? Back inflammation. Arthritis? That's my
It's
bones.
like absolutely amazing watching you try to put this together.
This is the stand. I think it's for the mast. I don't think it's for the anchors. This piece gotta go in.
Oh, Brandon said he's in the basement. Okay.
Oh,
I think we call it the green room.
This can be the basement. Can be the green room.
Basement.
Oh, he's gone. He's not even down in the basement.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
Hey, Brenda. I keep the glue gun out of the way. You might be able to see even more. What?
Hey, did we run out of Tylenol? Do we have it? Yes or no? How many milligrams is that? My back is killing.
It's 200, I think. Yeah, would you take it?
The little hairs. You know, I think about this while I'm doing it, and I think I'd rather be the guy that's making the template for it. Because the template is all just programmed into a computer and then laser cut. You know, they're not cutting these out by hand. Hey, Tiffany, thanks for stopping in.
I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, there's little things like this, like there's little spokes in there that you can't even really see unless you get down and really look. It's very detailed in that way.
Hi, Brenda. There we go. And Tiffany.
And that's where that goes, right there.
I'm guessing that's for the mast.
Yeah, that's how originally I thought it was the anchor hoist. You know, you put the sticks in it and you spin it around, it brings up your anchor. But I think this is for the main mast. Same thing, you put the sticks in it, you spin them around, it takes up your mast. But the anchors look like they're just on kind of like a jack stand that goes out and down.
Interesting.
Now, next.
All the burning stuff.
next? Am I not missing nothing yet? Okay. We'll do that later.
I was just reading the thing that Brenda put for you, Al. Did you read that or?
Putting out a community post in a bit about the other night because I decided not to get in. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. And I feel the same way. It's not worth the headache, in my opinion. So I need
definitely for sure
2 of those. Now I saw those other ones somewhere. Where did I see them? Ooh. There's one. So I got some big upgrades I'm doing on the back step now too.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I've already started some of it. I got some of the.
I thought the bus that I was on today to return.
I've got some of the stuff already done. Is that Ronald I hear? Hey, Ronald.
Yeah, you're hearing my brother.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize that I'm on a live.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Yeah. The bus that I was on today, I catch again on April the 1st.
Unless I have the car going.
Yeah.
Gotta get that car running.
Yeah. Yeah. What you making?
A model ship.
Oh, good.
Very, very, very tedious model ship, but a model ship.
There is no pattern for it.
Oh.
You have to use your imagination.
Yeah. Today I went to Hit Records here in Columbia and picked myself up some 45 size records and some 78 size records. The 78s, there were 28 of them. And the 7-inch records, there were 19 of them. So I have a total of 47 discs to play on my turntable.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had one where the edge of it, where you're round and it's broken off. So it eliminates about 2/3 of the song. So I'm missing one song, but I've still got 2 songs on the A and B side. So I've actually got more than it's got.
Well, that worked out rather well.
I looked at it that way and I said, hey, at least I've got 4 songs versus 6 songs. So I'm only missing 1/3 of them, which isn't too bad. And it did play. But I have ones that crack from the outside to the middle, and them type, you can't fix them.
I feel like a 1,000-pound monster on me.
And you're missing 100% of the album.
I just wanted to come up and show Al the seed package.
I can't wait to get that seed pack now either.
Sure.
She's asked me why I'm up on a live and not laying down.
Yeah, your back is bothering, is it?
I went out. I forced myself outside. My friend John came over. I was sleeping, dead asleep. It was like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And I'm out there shoveling dirt for him. And I can shut that off. And I can feel my lower spine just like hot fire, like someone stuck 2 hot pokers up. And then I got the bone. It feels like I got a pinched nerve. It's the what is it, Sharon? Arthritis. Bone. I got bone arthritis all up and down my spine.
Not good.
Nope. It doesn't get better either. That's the fun part.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it's with you for the rest of your life.
Yep. It only hurts when I move or do anything.
Well, then don't move. That's what the doctor would tell you.
But nobody will leave me alone. There's always someone banging on that door.
Hello.
Well, the neighbors are
Hello, are
helpless.
you home?
The neighbors figure I got this great mind that can help them with every single problem in existence living off grid. I mean, I do fine for myself, but I can't tell them how to live and how to fix everything. I can suggest things. But everybody's in the growing season, everyone's growing stuff. And I've got seed banks. And word through the mouth of the neighborhood is go hit up Billy for the seed banks. We've got 900 pounds of composted manure, so they're coming here for that. Everyone's getting in the grocery. That's fine. I don't care. Let them take what they want.
Yeah, some people take advantage though when stuff like that.
No, these are good. These are good folk. I put myself in their shoes and I try to look at it from their point of view. So when my friend John brings over a 15-gallon potato tote, I was like, you need to fill it up with the peat moss in the back halfway, and then the rest of it you got to fill up with the compost and mix it by hand. He's like, I'm just going to shovel it inside there. I'm like, no, you're going to do it by hand. You're going to fill every single piece of dirt that goes in there. Well, why do I want to do it that slow? I said, because that's love. That's love for planting. You feel every piece of dirt. When you do that, you can take the sticks, you can throw them out, the rocks, you can throw them out. The hard pieces of clay you can break up. And then you have really good soil mixed in by hand. Why isn't there going to be any left? Who's going to take it? It's 900 pounds. Once the truck comes back, I'll go get another 900 pounds of it. How? You drive up 114, take a right. You'll talk to her. My wife don't like sharing with anybody.
No, that's not. We have.
Okay.
You're getting in trouble now.
That's because we haven't built our beds yet. Once everything's filled up, she doesn't care what's left over, give her everybody. But right now it's the growth season. It's 900 pounds. I only need about 100 pounds of it. We don't, and there's still another 600 pounds sitting there.
So guys, if we don't see Billy around in the next while, we know why. He's now part of the compost pile.
Yep.
So Billy, I've got a question for you. I'm gonna be making me a hugelkultur bed.
Yep.
And I've got cardboard, but I've got some of it has that shiny stuff on it. Do I need to peel that off?
Yes.
Well, she answered me. Thank you.
The idea, the best idea on that is on the bottom of the beds, don't use big logs. A lot of people, use these big logs. If you're going to use big logs, the ideal log is a rotted log. Like you could almost mush your hand through it. Those are big rotted logs. Yeah, those can go in the bottom of a hugelkultur bed. And then because you're cleaning up your yard, all your grass clippings go in, all your food scraps get piled in there. I don't care what it is. Don't throw onions. Don't throw citrus. Throw it all in there. It's at the bottom. It'll break down. The microbes will eat everything. Then you stop putting your twigs and your sticks and your leaves, and you stop piling up. You fill half of it up. Because if you don't fill up your hugelkultur bed with all that stuff, you're going to spend a couple $1,000s in buying dirt. And it doesn't make sense to buy dirt.
What I'm saying.
But yeah, fill it up with all this organic material. Ideally, the best type of cardboard looks just like an Amazon box. A little bit of print on there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If the box is completely glossy, I would steer away from that.
Yeah, it's either wax coated or it's plastic or something into it.
There's wax coated. Like when the boxes get shipped with fruit in them, they wax coat them for like the fruit. It's wax coated boxes. Yep. And then there's the boxes that have that plastic printed film over them.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm talking. That's the ones I'm talking about. Is the plastic film that's printed.
I honestly don't think it's going to hurt anything if you peel the plastic off of it. It should be all right. The ink will break down. But in general, use the cleanest material you can get your hands on. Anything organic, and if using cardboard, make a judgment. always go with your gut feeling. If you're like, I don't know if I should, then you already answered yourself. You shouldn't use it.
If you're double checking it, yeah. It's the same principle as what I said when I was canning foods in like jars that I buy in the supermarket and stuff like that. If there's food already in it, it's okay to use for food. If there's not food in it, don't use it for food. That's how I.
Glass is fantastic. I don't care what you say. I don't trust any plastic product. All petroleum. No.
No, I reuse all my old Tostitos bottles and everything.
Oh, the glass bottles. Yeah. They're fine.
Yeah, and people are like, don't use that. You're going to die of botulism. I ate a year and a half old chili there a couple of weeks ago. I'm not dead. And I never got sick.
You know when it's bad because the lid's popped up and there's pressure. You open it, goes,
yeah.
That's not good.
Now, I did have one that leaked. I just tossed it right out. I didn't.
Throw it away.
When I picked it up, it was around the rim and it was on the side of the bottle. So I just chucked that right in the garbage. Be smart about it. That's what it amounts to. Look, I knocked a cannon off.
I'm afraid if I lay down, I'm not going to get up. I'm going to sleep in my chair like I always do. I'm probably pass out for about 6 hours a day in my chair. It's a gamer's chair. I'm beating it up. It's starting to fall apart.
What's a gaming chair, is it? They're comfortable in themselves anyway.
No, it's a cheapie. You know when they got pleather and it's really thin plastic over the cushion? It broke in the first month. It already got cracks in the pleather just from my weight, leaning on it, sleeping on it so much. I need a gaming chair cover or something. But I use the blankets. Put a blanket.
I don't even know. Do they make covers for them?
Chair covers? I'm sure they do. You even went outside. My friend John goes, I was sitting in the chair. I fell down into it. Friend John goes, you look like crap.
Oh.
And I'm looking at him with one eye. He goes, you not feeling good? I was like, no. I was like, what do you need me to do so I can get you off the truck?
Brenda's asking you a question, Billy.
I can't see anything.
If you use chicken yard waste and straw extra, how long before you can plant in it? I'd say a year or more.
It takes at least a year. Yeah, correct. It takes at least 1 year of cold compost. That's like you collect it in the summertime, right? You build up a compost pile, you let winter hit, and then in spring you got to look at it and mix it around. It should look kind of broken down and dark. I would say after 6 months of overwintering it, the next year it may be okay to use. Absolutely, especially if you're not hot composting it. And you're not hot composting it. And mixing it and putting greens in it and staring at it every 2 days. Yeah, if you're gonna compost it, cold compost, Rebecca's right. It takes at least about a year.
About a year. That's what I'm thinking because rabbit, you can put it directly on there. You know, and
it's cold.
You gotta be careful with that because a lot of people think that you can take where your rabbit has urinated on it. Don't use that. Use away from where they've.
Yeah, ammonia burn.
The ammonia burn. But rabbit, and I'm also thinking that is sheep hot or not? Because I don't know that.
Sheep is not hot.
So goat isn't hot either.
Just cow, chicken, mule, pig,
horse.
Yeah, those are your basic hot manures. And those you definitely want to hot compost them, cold compost them for at least 1 or 2 years, just to make sure that it's breaking down pretty good. The compost we have is 3 years old that came off the farm, that 900 pounds. She's like, I'm going to get the tractor and dig into the ground. And she's digging down and pulling it up, and it's black earth. And I went over and I smelled it, and I'm like, it just smells like dirt. She goes, it's nothing but 3 feet deep of manure. And it was sitting here for 3 years. So 3 years... 3 years of compost, nothing but manure. And peacock, emu, chicken, Highlander cows, donkey, you name it. It's all been composted down. What she did is she scraped off the top 2 inches, the top layer. She scraped that off. She's like, I'll just pile that up in the back, and then I'll dig you out, and then I'll bring that stuff back in, and then she'll start filling up that area again. So she fills up areas of her farm, and just, by the time she gets over here, it's already been 2 years, and so this stuff is ready 2 years later. It's just nobody came and picked any up, and we were the first people to arrive this year. She's like, I don't know, it's 2.5, maybe 3-year-old manure. She goes, I wouldn't call it manure. I just call it manure compost. It's definitely compost. She goes, if you want to stick your hand in there and give a smell, if you smell anything, it's not ready. She's like, but that's the oldest pile. And it looked like flat ground. It was all flattened out. And then I got a video on it. She brought the tractor out and she's scooping, and she's got a big pile of it for us. And it gave us 900 pounds, and my whole back end of my truck sank down. When I went there, my 2 front shocks were already blown out. So I drove there on 2 front blown out shocks. Truck right now is in the shop being repaired. So that's getting fixed, right?
Hey, Templin.
Hi, Des.
Okay, so that all went down my fingernail.
I'm working on Amy's hat right now. She has seen it. Of Leonard Mountain Homestead. That's okay, Des, if you're quiet. Good to see you, my friend. I need to get off top chat and get on live chat.
The chat goes.
I looked up there and it said live chat, top chat, and I'm like, no, I need to see all.
No. Ah.
Yes.
Needs more glue.
I found it.
Oh, we just got our shade cloth.
Oh, nice. Some of these things are so tedious to try and get together.
This is 900 envelopes. They're coin envelopes, little paper coin envelopes.
I just bought some of those.
Yeah.
With the little squares with the little circle in them. I had a whole bunch of coins kicking around. I'm like, I should really put them in something.
Yeah, these were, 900 of them. They're perfect size for sending seeds out.
One of I got the ones for actually putting, like, you flip them, close them, and the coins go in them. Is that
like
what they
this?
are? Oh, no, that's just the envelope. Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah, Rebecca, that's the ones I just picked up to put my coins in because I had a bunch of them kicking around. I'm like, I'm going to lose them all. So I better get something to put them in.
Skipper will be finally happy because I put all of my wheat pennies. See it there?
Yep.
They've all been stapled.
Nice.
I bought 100 of these cards, and this is what I have left. That many.
It's a good size stack.
It had well, he said it was 100, but it wasn't. It was 103.
Then we got the 5 by 30 foot trellis netting for hanging all the melons up.
Now, what do you think would be a good thing to put my tomatoes on with them being indoors? Like as they grow out.
Yeah, you learn what is determinate and indeterminate on tomatoes. Determinate are typically bush variety, and indeterminate are usually vine variety. They keep growing up and up and up and making an indeterminate amount of tomatoes. Something like that.
These are seeds that I took from the supermarket tomato, and I threw them in the pot, and they're growing.
I think those are
So
determinate.
they're going to be determinants.
Yeah, because what happens is you get a tomato plant, you plant 1,000 of them, and then there's harvest time, which means you come in and harvest everything because it's been determined. It's a determinate tomato. Everything ripens up that week, and they come in and they harvest the whole crop, pull it out, and then they replant it again. That's what a determinate's for. It's for harvesting in one swell swoop. If you're going to make sauce, do you want to wait for one tomato every other week for a couple tomatoes to ripen if you're trying to make sauce and have indeterminates? That'd be a pain in the butt. So if you're a sauce maker, you want to get tomatoes that are determinate because you're making sauce. You want everything to ripen at once so you have enough to work with while you're canning. Does that make sense?
A little. But I was just thinking, like, they look like they're growing vines. They don't look like they're growing bush.
Then it's probably an indeterminate species.
So I'm just wondering, like, what should I use for them to grow on? Because I know
A stick. Stick with little. Yeah, big old 6-foot stick.
I'll save my leftovers from my ship.
I'm wondering, would lattice work?
Lattice will work, sure. Anything it can climb up. If you got a stick and you jam that in the ground, a nice big heavy stick, then you take strings. You tie a string to the top, you tie it to the base of the tomato, and you wrap the string around the tomato, and then it will just start spiraling and curling up and growing up the string. This is the drip irrigation system came in. So they sent us the hosing, they sent us the drip tubes. And I think this is solar powered. Solar powered, right, Karen? Yeah, it's a solar powered pump. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
And it's got the
Must
little,
hold a charge. It must hold a charge in the back, doesn't it? Yeah.
yeah, it's probably got a battery in there. But it's got the in tube and out tube for pumping the water. It's got the little buttons for doing the settings. You do timer, let it run for a couple hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, and then the other buttons to set it for. Does it drip for 5 minutes? Does it drip for 10 minutes? Does it drip for 15 minutes every so often? I'll learn how to do it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a solar panel and pump in one.
It's nice when you can get stuff all together like that. I was looking at some lights that were it's almost like my LED lights, but they got the solar panel attached to them, so you just install the solar panel and put the light where you want it. I was thinking about maybe getting some of them for out on my step for when I'm in, like when I'm out there in the evenings and stuff like that. I can click on those.
Yeah, everything here has to run by solar. There's no other way around. Oh, that doesn't show well.
Isn't this? And it's this for the top. Should be another one for the front. Somewhere. I love how they put all the pieces together for you too, And this one looks like a little alien spaceship. Look at this. Okay.
Oh, like a UFO.
That's what happened in Egypt. They were building boats and they left impressions of UFOs in places.
Uh-huh. I got that. That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. Good. I love it when it's. Oh, go ahead.
Our next step is to make biochar here. I got to burn some biochar, and then I got to make the 5-gallon compost tea and fuse it by dropping all the biochar inside the compost tea, and that'll inoculate it. And then we can take. Is that UPS? You think so? Who's it for? Us. Oh, I guess I go get it. Be right back. UPS is here.
No problem.
Oh.
I read about the hammer mill paper. It says 1 in 10,000 gems. 1 gem per 10,000 paper. But if your machine jams, they will give you new paper or refund your money.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they stand behind their product. But I wanted to buy 5,000. No, 5,000 reams, 5,000 sheets of paper, which would be 10 reams. And
It's a lot of paper.
That is a lot of paper.
Yeah, but they have a special on it. It's normally $75.99, and they have it for $49.99. And it has free delivery, and they could get it here by Friday.
So what are you needing me to do?
Card, please.
Okay.
I know it's $49.99, but I don't know how much the tax is going to be.
He has a roundabout way of getting to the point.
We'll get there eventually.
I tell you about the special.
Do you know, I'm about to do something that I shouldn't be doing, but because I'm on here and I'm going to stay here, I'm not supposed to give him the card. I'm supposed to do this. Please bring me back a printed paper.
I know.
Telling how much it is, please, brother. Thank you.
Now he's got the card. He's going to go wall spending.
Oh, he never has. He never has done anything else but what he says he's going to do, which I'm really happy. You know,
that's good. That's good.
Because I am his representative payee through Social Security. So I mean, I don't send him out with the card away from home. It's when he's here at home. You know.
Yep.
It's kind of like I'm responsible where that money goes. So I'm like, okay.
The deck of the boat is starting to look like a deck of a boat.
I still see you haven't put that back section.
No, I haven't done the back section yet. No.
Because you definitely need to do the back section.
I've been debating on what to do with that.
I bet you have.
It seems like it's going to be a little bit of trouble.
I wish I had that X-Acto knife set to you.
I found one, actually. I found one. Look. I didn't even know I had it, but it's a mess, but I found one.
It's kind of like I keep this set. I keep this set in my bedroom so my brother doesn't use it.
When I go to do any of the smaller stuff, I put this here, so I got it.
So this one has 2 handles on it.
Oh, nice. That's a better one than the one I got. I got that one, I think. I probably bought that in a dollar store somewhere.
So do you think they would allow me to send this to you?
I would imagine. It's not a weapon. It's a it's hobby things. It's not like it's an actual like knife type thing.
Yeah.
Now, you weren't supposed to break.
And there's a couple of, well, no, probably 1 blade that's missing, maybe 2.
These little squares just broke in half on me, so I had to glue it back together.
See, take a look here.
Oh, nice.
has that handle. And here's the other one. Pop it out. It's this one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some more of these wooden boats though. Even though I'm making a really big mess out of this piece. So I don't know how they expect you to ever take this apart. Without having something catastrophic happen like just did.
I don't even know what I would use this for. I don't do any of that real small type of work.
Oh, I don't know how I'm doing this type work actually with my eyes being the way they are. I can hardly see it. See you, Tiffany. Have a good night.
Bye, Tiffany.
Tiffany's going out for. Oh, I think you just bounced out for a second there.
I'm
You're
not
back.
going. Me?
Yeah, it just beeped. It just beeped at me.
Oh. I don't know why it's having problems.
It could have been Billy's too.
It's security deposit doubling because of a special statute in your state. Because according to you, she's wrongfully withheld. Correct. All right.
Please.
So
That's what broke. It
who's
broke into
what-
like 6 pieces.
What? There's a radio playing.
Yeah, I think that's on Billy's. It's not
Oh.
mine.
Okay.
It's definitely not mine.
Yeah, well, you look that up. It's June 12th. Does that sound right? Okay. Well, no, you look it up. And then it's your closing. I don't know why. How do you know it? Because I was following it. Because there's so much commotion going on. She wanted to raise rent. Okay.
My nerves.
I didn't know the house was up for sale. I found out at the end of mid-May. When is this a house or an apartment? It's a 3-family. Okay.
I'm guessing that is a cannon there. And there's 2 holes to the outside of it. Is that where the sail goes?
Yes, yeah.
Or the mast?
There's
Or the
two
mast.
big masts that go on there.
All right. So they didn't even own it yet. There was no closing, and they're trying to get you to sign a lease. Okay. So that kind of made me a little leery of everything that was going on.
Oh my.
And here he is back.
Yeah, and I saved us some more money.
Well, this is what he ends up doing is he brings this to me.
Yeah.
So
I took $6 that I had on Staples for 1,200 points and saved $6.
Nice.
I mean, might as well. Might as well use that money.
She says, "Well, don't tell anybody."
see what I told you? He doesn't go past what he's ordering.
I just tell her what I'm getting, and that's all I purchase.
I don't want to have to dig snow, shovel snow, and a couple of other requests. And what happened? She responded and gave me some place to throw my trash because I used to have to dig into my trash.
Yep.
But have
Yeah.
their
They'll deliver it
so
Friday.
To
Yeah.
remove snow. If you decide you don't want to make that's fine. If you decide you don't
It asked for me to select my address because it had it in United States Postal Service. So I had to go for a different address than what I had there. And I put it under my sister's name because the card's in her name.
You tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't come to terms. The end of July will be my last day. Yeah. All right. And you
There
get
we
out,
go.
Yeah.
and then you
Got
return
that taken care of now.
the 1st of September.
Thank you for this receipt.
Uh-huh.
And her last day was July 30. 31. And why did you wait until the 1st of September? I didn't have a forwarding
Holy
address.
bananas.
Isn't it nice that he lets me know what he wants to get,
It is.
and he doesn't go any further than what he says he's going to do?
I bought the house, rent my house. I know, but there's rules about how you can bring rent up. Yes, you can buy the house. Yes, you can raise the rent. But you can't just say the rent will go up now. Like, there's got to be some note.
There's one thing, because of his checkbook and my checkbook being in here,
She's on a month to month.
there's something that I do is my ledger book has red ink in it. So I know that what the card that's under there is mine.
Yeah.
I had to do something different.
30 days. Yeah.
There we go. That's taken care of now.
Oh, no, you don't know that. And so meeting with her to me is irrelevant. When you finally do close, it's June 12th. So between the earliest you could have told her is you could have called her from the closing. Hey,
Yeah.
bye. And your rent's going to go up. That would give
Is that
her-
going to cause a problem on your channel,
Does that sound fair?
What's that?
having that radio playing?
I don't think so.
This was supposed to happen. And I told
If
her
it
that-
does, well, this one just won't be monetized, that's all.
So, what do you mean? Are you kidding me? You don't even own the place, but you're asking me.
Oh, come back. Don't run away.
I got to tell you, there's some even sure that if you had owned the place by then, you'd be able to sue for the new rent because she never agreed to it. She might still, if you had gone to court and enough notice had been given, there's an argument to be made that hey, she's a holdover under a.
Looks like you're using an X-Acto knife to cut those out.
Yeah, I am, because these are so thin, I've been breaking them.
Oh.
And I should have been using this all along.
Saying I get increased rent, and in that world, at a minimum, you gotta give the
Because
person.
these are
Considering your month to month, you can't tell somebody
super
that.
fragile little
So she withheld
squares.
$200, right?
Yes, they are.
Like for what? The state
And they're no
of
good if they're broken.
paid for the
Trying to glue them back together has not been working.
of September. You got that on the 9th of September. Okay, that's why you smiled when she said on the 1st of September. So show me the proof of when you got it. Do you have the envelope?
I have the envelope. It's not dated, but I do have
How could
the
the
email.
envelope not be dated?
I have the envelope. I checked. I magnified.
You're giving him a
No.
picture. I want the something. The envelope. You took a picture of it, but didn't bring me the envelope? Yeah, the envelope has the date on it. You just can't read it. It says September 6th.
I called her on the 6th and then said, "Where's my, security
Okay.
deposit?" And she said, "It's in the mail." I said, "Well, can you give me a
Okay, well,
tracking?"
it wasn't in the mail, unless she had just mailed it before your phone call, I guess, because you mailed it on the 6th, right? Why did you say you mailed it on the 1st when this is postmarked the 6th?
I put it in the mailbox. I don't know what happened to it.
For 6 days, it languished inside
That
your
looks
mailbox.
so
That's
tedious.
okay. Do you?
Oh, it is. It has to sit in there just so.
How long the landlord has to give the security
And
deposit.
then it has to be glued.
Oh, man.
Check the envelope
Do you
in the
possibly think that I'm going to buy that? When it's
And there's
supposed
got to be a better glue gun for doing this than these big old. I'm only putting one little piece of glue on there just to.
This is so silly because really, this was over you wanting to get $200. You know what the position you put me
Just
in
to
now?
hold it in.
It belonged to one of the
It's
states
gonna go that
that
way.
runs the landlord.
So what are those for?
The wrong
These are the covers on the deck,
thing is that you're required to do it. You know you're
like
required to do
the cargo covers and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
it. Just said the whole checks, you would have gone away.
You know, like in the middles of the, see the big squares in the middles here?
Yes.
This goes on, and then it has like this in like these will go on over here.
Because in your state,
Yeah.
your side, New Jersey, when your side does not give an adequate, it does not return the money with an itemized list within the amount of time prescribed, she's already starting out of the gate with double the amount. Let's see what you're saying.
My goodness.
So exactly to what she's entitled to. First, you double the 16.
Kind of interesting watching this. And
Then you deduct from
Yeah, it's quite a bit of work to it, but
and then
like it's gonna be nice when it's done.
in this case is for the plaintiff in the amount of the full 1,800.
See, this one is broke. Look. And I don't know where the rest of it is. This is one of the ones that I broke when I was.
So the defendant gets hit with a big penalty here.
When I was trying to take it apart.
Yeah, she normally would have gotten. What are you thinking?
I'm just glad she doesn't live in my house.
Why? Because she did what's right?
No, because she was a difficult tenant. And if this satisfies it, then that's great.
So did you learn anything from this experience?
Write everything down, make sure I follow the letter of the law exactly, and when all the other tenants complain, listen to them. There's something there.
Can you learn something? Thank you very much. Okay, very good.
Come on, dude.
Now here comes the
so I got a
Smart.
Takes forever for the glue to come out.
question to ask Al.
Sure.
You have that one picture where you've got that muted
Like that.
Yep.
of you putting together.
Yeah.
If I were to make like one of these hats,
Did it for me.
like using the iPad
Absolutely.
up there with the computer,
Yes, we are.
I could put that facing me, looking at what I'm working on, right?
Yes.
And then have the other camera. How are you able to bring that up? Is it in the connection where you would bring that up onto the stage where you attach it or something like that?
Yeah, all you gotta do is like I'm using my phone for my second camera.
Okay.
So all I done was I went on my phone.
Okay.
I logged into StreamYard on my phone,
Okay.
and then I just joined the studio.
Oh.
And then in the studio, like on my computer, I can remove it,
Yes.
add it, put it where I want it.
Okay.
Same way you would throw people around on different things.
Okay.
Super easy. Super easy. You won't have no trouble with that.
Interesting. Because there's times that people want to see what I'm doing, and I have Ronald does have two cameras, but trying to figure out how to do the OBS just confuses me.
Yeah, I don't use OBS either.
It's like it
I've
just-
still got myself on the big screen, sure.
Yeah.
I don't use OBS for anything like that. I just use a StreamYard. I got 10 seats on my StreamYard thing, so I don't need the OBS to put stuff in there or anything like that. I can just add another camera to my StreamYard. That's the same way Jonesy does his morning ones and stuff like that.
Okay.
Wait, Anita Perryman, you are suing
Because
Naomi
I
Jones?
think that would be really nice to have something where it's facing this, so that people see exactly what I'm doing, and it just be on my hands and on what I'm working on.
Yeah, it makes it
She started dating your father when your father
makes it a lot better for especially something like this.
Oh,
where
yes.
I can put it there and glue it to the table, and you can all see it and laugh at it. But yeah, you can add as many seats as you have. You can add cameras. So if you didn't want to have anybody up, but you want 10 different camera angles, I can have 10 different camera angles, and not have anybody up on
I have
StreamYard with me.
I have the free version.
Yeah, so you can still do it because you can do 6. So you can just.
So that ended up.
I have one of them as you and one of them as what you're doing.
Wait, what happened? So the two of you.
And then
It separated you. How did it end up ending?
four other people then.
Okay.
Yep.
I still didn't know who she was at the time. So a few weeks later, like that's when I found out who she was. Like I talked to her with my mom and everything. Did your mom know who she was? Yes. Okay. Yes. She said that they had been having an affair for a few months.
I think that would be absolutely great because I'd be able to put that right on what I'm doing.
Okay, go on.
Yep.
And then everybody'd be able to see so much better.
Kicked him out. So in January, I went over.
Well, that's what I say. I'm still working out some. Like, I'd like to have that camera looking straight down at what I'm doing.
So I'm like, he was saying,
But I just haven't got all of the details figured out as to
income-based housing.
how to get it to look straight down, you know?
You know, you don't have to sleep outside. You can come stay with me until you're able to get your housing. But you cannot have no company in my house when I'm not there. Is this a house that you are living in? Yes. Okay. Do you live in multiple houses, or this is the house you were living? I was like, me and my children live there. I would occasionally like.
So 7 more rows of this, and I'll be done with this hat.
The children. Okay. All right. But that primarily, like, we lived. Okay. Got it. But I told him like he could not have company in the house. Period. So he moved. He moved in, and almost.
Yeah.
One night that I did leave, like me and the kids, we went to my.
Where did you go? Oh, no.
What?
1, 2, 3.
And they had got into like a
No,
physical
noodles there.
He had him in his hand.
I got 1, 2, 3.
They bust out a window.
Oh,
A neighbor called the police, and he had a warrant for violation of probation. For being on probation for what? I think theft. I think it was like a theft charge. Okay. So he went to jail, and he thought that was the end of it. Like, he's in jail. He was like waiting trial. I didn't know what was going to happen with that. Like, I didn't intend to see her again. About a week later. Were you ever there while she was there? No. So if she came over, it was behind your back. Right. And this is the house you're living in. Yes. All right. So about a week later, I was at work, and one of my neighbors called and said, "Hey, that girl, she's down here at your house again." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, she's at your house." And she was like, "I think your brother's."
I think your one camera has froze.
Came down
which
there.
one?
The other one where you're
Oh,
holding that stuff.
I'm just,
What are you doing in my house? Yes.
I was just looking at stuff. I was just looking at the instructions.
Because I'm looking at this thing and it's just like this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It looks like it's froze.
So she left.
You just want to be on the big screen, tell truth.
No, she didn't break it. She went in through the window. Okay.
There we go. Now you're moving.
Thank you.
And it froze, and I'm like, okay, you're just looks like you're holding this thing. And I knew you were moving around. I'm like,
So that's that one.
Because that's my boyfriend's house.
That one.
She did his house or in her house? Whoever house it was that he had access to.
And there's another one of this one. That's the one that broke on me. Let's see what I can salvage out of this.
He's probably at Gil's and he's on a live.
see if you could make another one of those.
Go get him. Go get him because he still's got the camera on. You don't have to look. Just go. Go.
Oh yeah, he's the camera's still on.
What the heck?
Billy left the camera on.
Yes, he did. I guess you could mute it, couldn't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. Oops.
Yeah, just mute him.
Yeah, he's been gone in a long time.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, it's just broke apart on
That's
me.
one thing I always do is I turn my camera off and I mute.
Yep.
I'm kind of noisy, ain't I?
As noisy as a church mouse.
I thought you were hearing this little click, click, click sound.
No, not at all. And I got headphones on, so
That's amazing.
You are good.
I bet AI would try to figure out what that little clicking sound is if they could hear that.
Oh, probably.
Someone making a hat. That's what it is.
Yeah. They're good at trying to make life miserable for people.
Yes.
Now, where does this one go?
I was wondering if the mic on this iPad would pick it up. Looks like you got 4 people in here.
I know my lives are not as interesting to some people as they used to be.
I find it amazing to watch someone put something together. He just dropped off.
Oh yeah, he was meant to cut that camera off, I believe.
Okay.
I don't think he meant to leave that on.
Yeah. I know he was going out to the UPS truck. And
yeah, he probably got tangled up with something.
yesterday I picked up some new yarn that I can't get to right now that I'm going to be making some lap blankets out of.
Oh, nice.
You know, like a 36 by 42 size.
Nice.
You know,
So good size.
for people in wheelchairs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Making some smaller ones. That'll, of course, take a lot shorter time to make than. I'm thinking that it took me a month and a week to do Brandon's mother's.
Yeah.
And that was working on it almost nonstop.
That's all the covers. Why am on my phone not maybe this is what's stopping it from focusing.
Ooh, I see.
Better now?
It kind of looks like the crates.
Yeah. Well, this is where you would get down into the hull of the boat, right?
Yes.
Through here. And these are ventilation ports. And this is where the cargo will be lowered down into the hull of the boat.
Yes.
Hey, Chef.
Hi, Chef.
I'm still working on this boat. I'm going to have another 10 minutes or so. Let's clean off some of these hairs. Glue strands. Not really here. Old ship has to have a few cobwebs on it, doesn't it?
Yes, it should.
Right?
I think it should have a few cobwebs on there. Do you want to know how they get the ship in the boat in a jar?
It depends on how big the lid is.
Yes.
Thanks, Chef.
I see.
I know there's a couple of different ways that they do that. I've
Well,
seen a couple of different ways.
I've heard that sometimes they'll cut the bottle in half
Yep.
and then put it
Heat
back
the
together.
glass. Yep, they heat the glass so it melts back together.
Yes.
There's another one where they take just the bottom out of the bottle
Okay.
and do the same thing.
Okay.
And then there's people that actually have tools that go in the bottle and they take each individual piece in and put it together in the bottle.
Whoa.
And then in order to stand the sails up, they have to put them together flat, and then they actually grab them on one end, and when you pull on it, all the rigging pulls the sails up. That sounds very tedious.
Yes, it does.
Very, very tedious. I'm almost ready to start putting on the masts. And there's 3 main masts on this ship. And it doesn't tell you what ones go where. Imagine that. So there's 2 mains. Oh my gosh.
Are they numbered?
No.
Okay. Well, I would think the middle one would be the
So
tallest,
there's
wouldn't it?
1, 2. Yeah, but it's also one there, one there. What are those 2 holes for? They're just holes in the deck. They're not for the masts at all. So, looking at this, and they don't fit in the hole. So there'll be one there. This tall one is supposed to go in the front. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. These are supposed to go in like so. Oh, it's a wobbly sail. A little bit of glue will fix that. I'm just trying to work out the logistics of where these sticks belong. Because there's 2 big ones. 2 really big ones. Which are probably supposed to be not that way. One is supposed to be this way. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is where it gets really tangly, guys. I'm going to have to really sit and look at this because I thought this one here was going to be the main mast because it's the thickest one. But no, it doesn't fit in the holes. These next ones down fit in the holes. Then there's these little ones, which are cross beams for the main mast, but also on these go the littler ones. So it's like a 2-part mast. And there's a piece here that I got to put together to join the masts by the looks of it. And they're not on the instructions anywhere. It's just showing you. It's just showing you. It's just showing you these things here for connecting the 2 pieces together. And it doesn't say which sticks go where or. The display of this product in stores is only a finished product assembled by some buyers based on their own imagination and hands-on ability. There may be significant differences in the finished product assembled with by you and the picture displayed in the store. No kidding.
No kidding.
I gotta try to figure out how to rig up some sales. Woo! Let's look for the other.
Did they send you with string?
Oh yeah, they sent me string, all right. They sent me a little thing of twine for the rigging. This is the stand. Let's get this out of the way. I know that. It didn't even show me how to put together the anchor hoists at all. All the parts are here for, but there's absolutely nothing shows you how to put it together. It doesn't even show a picture of them so you can get an idea of what they look like together. See, there's the anchors. I got those done. No, there's nothing. They're not even on the deck here. But they're in the finished picture here. Oh, yay. Well, I can put this piece on. I know what this piece is. And yeah, of course it broke. This is those significant differences they were talking about. You got mail.
Yes, I do. It was another alert from YouTube.
God, I just broke it again. Stop breaking my ship. See you, Brenda. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate everyone. It.
See you later, Peter.
See you, Peter.
It's kind of like I'm working on someone's hat while you're working on your ship.
There's that piece in. Let's see what pieces I got left. And what I know is for the top are these. These are for the mast pieces. There's already one of them in play somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be 6. So there's one around here somewhere that I'm missing.
I know I seen you kind of this.
It's one of these pieces. Huh?
Oh, okay.
And it could be anywhere. Maybe even got swept up or vacuumed up or anything. Well, that's going to be different. There's the ooze. Where is that? Oh, I know where this piece goes. Right where this piece goes, because I seen it on the deck. This is where tweezers comes in handy.
Is that for the thread for the mast?
No, this is
No.
well. It could be. It could be. I'm gonna have to imagine how to get all of that on there.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So that goes there.
I better count before I hook this one over. 1, 2. 2 more and I'm done. Except for taking it off.
These go on. Like so. And I don't think I can actually glue them until I get them in place and see where I need them to affix to. That's one. One, two, three, four. That's those. So yeah, some of these sticks are going to have to be caught too. Because the main mast goes up. And then there's two that goes 1, 2, and then another one on the back, 1, 2. And then there's the
bars.
Yeah, the bars that go across this way. 1, 2. There's bigger ones. Smaller one, smaller one. So bigger, smaller, and smaller. That's the T-bars for that. There's, oh no, one of those is the main mast. I can't take that for that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. One goes on the bow. One comes off the bow like this. That's for attaching the jib.
Oh, that's yes.
It's the jib sail. Three, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're gonna have these ones are gonna have to be cut to the whatever size I need them. These two here. These are my main masts. There's toppers. There's a topper that needs to be cut, and the jib sail that's gonna need to be cut. Oh my gosh. Well, I think I've about done it for this one. I'm going to look at this some more. I'm not going to put any more together, but I am going to look at it some more. I am going to put away some of the stuff that I'm not using now, like the Canon stuff, all those little scraps, and then I'll clean all this up now when it gets done. This stuff here I have to leave because this is the piece that I'm going to be using next. Not this stuff. These are the sail brackets and mounts. And I have other sail brackets and mounts there that need to be put together and attached to these sticks when I get them cut to length. So until I get them cut, I can't really do anything with them. I don't really have a whole lot of time here right now to do all the cutting of it because I'm gone over my time. So thank you everybody for hanging out. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so that's the rest of my evening now, guys. It's just figuring out what I gotta do here. And what is this on my computer? Where did this come from?
Backwoods Barbarian.
Hey, Daniel. You're a little late.
Who is?
That's I know him. He's a fellow Newfoundlander.
Okay.
He lives up in Labrador now.
Oh.
Yeah, Daniel, I got a bit more done on my boat. I'm just trying to work out the sails and the rigging and all that fun stuff. And oh yeah, no, that's okay, man. Don't worry about it. I'm glad that you were able to pop in. Let's remove this and do this. And this way I can see there's...
I'm ready to take the hat off.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for letting me up. And
hey, you're very welcome. Anytime,
able
Rebecca.
to finish this and help you read chat. And
These are my anchor mounts.
oh my.
Okay, so at least I found them.
Good.
This piece is empty. See, I'll clean up these pieces now like this. Like, this piece is empty. This piece is empty. That's still got parts in it. That's empty. That's my UFO one. I should probably keep my little UFO one. What? No. I think I will. I think I'll keep that one. These will go in my fire stuff because it's wood. So that'll go in my fire starting stuff. All the little bits of cannon is okay. See, there's this piece here too, and I think this is meant for the back side of the boat.
Yeah.
That piece that's missing. I think this is meant to go in there somehow.
You might have to trim it down.
Yeah, might have to trim it, might have to bend it.
Could you possibly maybe soak it in water?
Well, I think that's what I might end up having to do. It is a bit pliable, like it does bend.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to. Oh, no, I broke it.
Oh,
I'm gonna lay this down. I did. It was like that when I got here. I'm gonna lay it. Look. It even showed me what my pulse rate was like while I was doing it. Blob, 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 blob.
Oh, it's interesting watching someone put a ship together, you know?
You're moving home this June. Oh, nice. Not working out up there in Labrador, is it? And there's nothing like home anyway. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look. Let's unplug my glue gun before I glues together a bunch of needlessly glued stuff. I'm gonna look for that other piece that I'm missing because I kind of think I'm gonna need it, and I might not because it's only showing 2 on here. That's 4 pieces, not 6, and it's showing I got 6 of them here. Might be like cannons.
Oh, he says he's starting our homestead.
Oh, nice. That'll make some real good videos. I wish I had.
Definitely.
I wish I had the ability to start a homestead here. Albeit I'm trying. I'm doing my little garden stuff and see now that's just planks from the side of it. See how flexible it is though? Like before it breaks, it has a lot of flex, so
yes.
I might be able to flex that back piece in the place where I need it. And I might use these leftover planks because this is all that's here. So I'm going to take them off and keep these for now, just in case. Hey, it even came with its own little house.
Oh, that's cute. Ooh, cute.
That's going with my alien. Oh, I knows what I can do. Watch this. I can, it has a little stick on the top.
And
I
look
can put my alien over it.
Here. Look who's in here at work.
Hey, Gary, aren't you not supposed to be on the work computer?
He's right back.
I heard you got in trouble for that.
Well, he does.
No, it's all good. Welcome in.
He does have breaks.
Yep. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I'm going over a little bit. That's okay. I just want to get some of this cleaned up. What else do I have in here? The brackets are in there. See, they're not even numbered on here. Like on here, most everything has numbers, but these last few things that are in here don't even have numbers in them. Which tells me this is the imagination part. Let's put those up there so I don't lose them. My scrap wood pile. Who would have thought you have so much scrap wood from building a boat?
Have you ever hung sheetrock?
I have many times.
So you'll know exactly what this is for.
Oh, that's the screw sinker.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. That's so you don't put your screw all the way through the sheetrock into the wood and then it's not holding your sheetrock anymore. Which, I've never done that. No. Never. Can you tell?
This one, as you can see there, it sticks out a little bit further.
Yep.
You push up on this, or you push down on that, and it gives you that depth.
Yeah. Those are great little things to have, especially when you're, like I said, there's right tools for the jobs, you know. And a lot of times on here on my channel, you sees me doing stuff, and people are looking at me and saying, it's not the right tool.
This one, I'm not really sure what it's for. Has just a small tip, and it has this, and it doesn't move up and down.
No, that's for doing the sheetrock and that too. I think once it gets, it's just not adjustable. Some of them are adjustable.
That one's definitely not. I guess with this company, I could put that number in.
Yeah, and it'd come up and tell you.
Phillips 2. I picked this kit up when I was at the Wendy's Homesteader Conference up in Macon.
Nice.
I purchased this, and I just, because every time my brother gets into my other ones, he leaves the bits out, and I don't have them in there.
Yeah.
I always put them back if they're not bad. But this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 T25s.
Wow.
Has 120 and 115 T15.
Yeah, see, that's all the pieces out of that now too. I don't have to have this kicking around now. Done. And done. On that note, guys, welcome back, Gary. But on that note, I am going to be signing off. I had a fantastic time. I got a lot more of the boat done. I'm happy with the progress that I'm making on it. Next week, stay tuned for tedious sail work.
Tedious. And figuring out
how big I need to make the sails is going to be the biggest thing.
And how to do that.
Yeah, the other thing I'm thinking is this stuff is like it frays out easy. So I'm wondering what to do to make it stop doing that, because I'm not going to be able to sew it because it's too small. They're going to be too tiny to sew. So I got to try to figure out a way to get this. Hey Todd. Hey Jonesy. I got to figure out a way to get this, keep it from fraying out. And I'm thinking I might have to put a little bead of hot glue on there. And maybe fold it. And in doing that, before I even do that, I'm going to have to put string through there and probably roll it over the string and then glue it, because the string is going to have to run through the sails too.
Yes.
Yay. Oh, look at that. I found the missing piece that I was looking for. See how big it is?
Oh my gosh.
Put that up there, just in case. I think they give you extras of those in case they break you, in case you break them. But these little tiny squares that break super easy, they don't give you any extras in those, right? Go figure. Alrighty, guys. Thank you, Rebecca, so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Everyone that's left in chat, I know there's not very many of you guys left in chat. Some of you guys just came in. But thank you so much for dropping in. Thank you so much for hanging out. I had a fantastic time.
Todd says, hunting for toothpicks.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much that's what it is. Hunting for toothpicks. So I will take this opportunity, as always, guys, be safe, have fun. Don't forget to